Hello, Leo. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer. I'm here to do your mid-April love reading, and I want to thank you all for your continued support. For those of you who come to my channel and view it, thank you for your many wonderful comments, your likes, your subscribes, your booking me for readings. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. For those of you who are new, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy. I hope you gain something from it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you started, Leo. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the foundation of your spread to get the overall energy flowing, and I build upon it as I go on through the reading. So you'll see how it changes, and it won't remain the same. You know, you'll get a chance to see what happens. Okay, Leo, we're going to start with a card on the bottom of the deck, and it gives me the overall energy of what's going on with you, what's happening with you within this reading. And you've got the Three of Wands in the upright position as the overall energy for your reading. The Three of Wands is about someone who's waiting for their ship to come in. They've actually made it to the crossroads of a decision that they needed to make, and they've chosen a path. They've chosen a path along that crossroad that they went to, that they made it to, and now they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for a ship to come in. It is also about travel. It can be about travel, you know, ready to step out and embark on something new, something exciting, getting out there into the world and seeing it. And it's about that journey that one takes after they've reached a crossroad and made a decision. So this shows me that you went from a Two of Wands to a Three of Wands. Now, in this particular deck, there's a woman sitting here on the ground. She's sitting between those Three of Wands. She's sitting between them. In the traditional tarot deck, it's a man standing at this Three of Wands, and I think he has his back turned, and he's waiting. There are ships coming in through, you know, toward the dock, you know, but they're in the distance, so he's waiting. But she's up close. This feels like, to me, with her sitting, Leo, you, man or woman, you've reached a point in your life where you're not just sitting waiting for something to come in. You've made a decision to do something in your love life, or in your life period. But this is a love reading, so we'll stick with the format. I'll try to anyway. You aren't just sitting there waiting for a ship to come in. You're developing yourself. You're going within and developing that inner passion, something that drives you. Wands are about passion. It's about spirit, and you're connecting. You're getting into your oneness, getting connected with your higher self while you're waiting. You're going through a transformational stage. There are like lotus flowers, 3 lotus flowers. They look like lotus flowers on the ground beneath you. And it is very spiritual. It's about rebirth. It's about growth. It's about connecting with your spirituality. Connecting with the divine. Connecting with your higher self. Personal development. Not just spiritual, but personal development. Becoming who you need to be so that you can attract what you want from a relationship, because you're still, although you're not waiting, that it doesn't show boats, you're not waiting for the ships to come in the traditional term, but you're still at that Three of Wands level, at the beginning of your journey, at the beginning of your transformation. And you're patiently sitting while developing yourself. And it feels like this. I want love in my life. I want a man or a woman in my life. But I can't just sit and wait for it to happen. I'm not sitting around and waiting. I'm going to be patient. And when it comes, I want to be the best me that I can possibly be. I want to love myself from within first. This is what needs to take place. There are things that I want to do in my life, other things that bring me passion other than love. And I welcome it, and yes, I do want this, I desire this, but I also need to do some healing on the inside. I also need to develop other parts of me. I need to feel good about me first from within. And when he or she comes, he or she will get the best of me. This is what this feels like to me. I'm renewed. I feel a new sense of joy, and that happiness, you know, comes from inside me. I feel good. It's springtime. I feel good. I feel alive again. I feel sexy. I feel allure. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel so happy waking up. I woke up this morning. I just feel brand new. I feel really good. Thank you, God, for another wonderful day along this journey. Thank you, God, for the strength that you've given me. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, spirit guides, angels. Thank you so much. I'm connected. I hear you. I feel you. I know you're with me. Thank you, ancestors, for helping me to get to this level of confidence and personal development, spiritual development that I need in my life. And boy, oh boy, when this man or woman comes, they better be ready. They better be ready for me. I know, Leo, that sounds pretty long, what I just explained, but these are messages I'm getting in as I'm, you know, getting this reading going. So this is what I'm hearing for some of you. And for others of you who aren't at that level yet, this may be what you need. Maybe you need to connect with your inner self, with spirit. Feel connected, start feeling whole, start transforming from the inside and developing you. Doing something to connect, maybe doing yoga, doing, you know, exercising, working out, getting into, you know, I don't know, some form of dancing or something. Maybe you need to work out. Maybe you need to get out there, you know, go out in the park, get out in nature, connect with God, connect with the universe. Whatever however your spirituality is with you, wherever you are with it. Connect with your higher self. Develop something that you've always wanted to do. Pick up I don't know, do something creative. Start painting or something, dancing, get into whatever it is you wanted to do. Because your ship is coming, but you don't want to just sit around and wait for it. You want to do some work on your side to be able to, you know, match it when it comes in. I hope this makes sense. I know this is long, but this message needs to come out for somebody. right, now let's get into the main part of your reading. I'm anxious. It looks good. In the near past, you have the Hierophant in the upright position. In your current situation, this is you right here. You actually have your own card. You have Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you and your sister signs. In the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. The two cards beneath you, you have, I wanted to put one here as like your mate, somebody that you're already with, or someone that's coming to you for those of you who are single and you're not in a committed relationship. But two cards came out. And you have the Two of Wands in the upright position and the Eight of Pentacles. And I felt like I needed to leave them here. I felt like I needed to leave the other one when one came out. Let's go over to the immediate past. You have the Hierophant in the upright position. The Hierophant is about commitment. It's about marriage. It's about committing yourself to, like, committing yourself to some form of structure, like organized religion, traditional systems of spirituality, higher education. The Hierophant is the Taurus card. It represents Taurus, and it's about the Hierophant is someone who's like a priest or a shaman, or someone who sits very high on a board of like an educational institution, someone who sits very high on some sort of board. But in this reading, I feel like you were committed in the past. Maybe perhaps you were married. This is like commitment, conformity, getting married. This person can marry you. This is someone you turn to. I feel like some of you are still looking at the past and a past relationship or past marriage, because he's looking toward the past. The Hierophant is looking toward the past. As others turn to him for guidance, as he rules over the others in his congregation, in his organization, in his religious group. He's looking out toward the past. I almost feel like in this particular card he's not quite connected, because he is concentrating on something else, looking past the people who follow him, looking past, and this could be you looking back at your marriage and what happened with it, how others played a part in it somehow, how others were connected to your marriage or your relationship, what parts they play, what part you played, what part your partner played. I don't get anything bad from this, but it shows me that there was some sort of commitment in the past, marriage perhaps. Something you were committed to, but I feel like a relationship. And a certain disconnect. a certain disconnect that you have right now, because over here in the in the in the middle, in the U position, I couldn't get that out. You have the Queen of Wands, and this is you. You're sitting here alone. The King of Wands isn't here. The King of Wands is a is the husband of the Queen of Wands. And something tells me he was around here somewhere. This may be him down here. Let's go into it and take a look at it. But this is the Queen of Wands. This is you. This is you and where you were developing from, you know, along your journey after you made a decision to follow a certain path. And that path required or requires some personal development to take you further, to get you to this status. Because she's the queen. She's a leader in her own right. She's loving, she's beautiful, she's alluring, she's seductive, she's creative. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's very in tune with her sexuality. She's friendly. She's talkative. She's inviting. She's warm. She's somebody that people want to be around. And this is you. This is where you are right now. You are alluring. You are... it's like you were setting out your intentions to do this. You were putting it out in the universe. You were transferring that energy and receiving some of it back. You're getting some of it back. What you put out into the universe, you're getting it back. It's springtime. You are attractive. You are alluring. You feel sexy. You feel accomplished. And you feel good. You're feeling good. This is what you are projecting. In the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the wheel and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position means that the wheel of fate is going to turn in your favor. Something that you want is turning in your favor. And you've been so patient. You've gone, this is Three of Wands energy. You're just feeling so good. Feeling so good about yourself. Look at this. Waking up in the morning, stretching. The sun is shining down on your head. You're reaching for the sun. You're connected. You got your eyes closed. You may have had some passionate love making the night before, and you feel on top of the world. This looks like a woman who's in love and connected with herself, not so lost in love that you don't know yourself. Not putting your all into someone else for love in return. Not losing yourself. And this is, I know this is long and drawn out, but I feel like this message needs to be said to somebody. Because here you are, and this is like the same energy times 10 over here. You're either there already or you're building up to this. This is what you're working to. You want to get to that queen status. For some of you, you are highly committed to this. In love, in your personal life, in your profession, whatever your profession is. And you're going to get there. You're going to get what you want. That Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It's coming. And for those of you who are already there, more is coming. Keep projecting that same energy. Keep putting out that passion. Keep putting out your creativity. Keep projecting that love that you want back. That passion that you want back. Now, let's go down here with your mate. For those of you who are in a committed relationship, and like I said, this is about, it's about commitment, Commitment as well is hierarchy in a very high organized system. Leader in a very, in a highly organized system. Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands is a step up from the Three of Wands. And it looks like this. Two of Wands, you're at a crossroad. You got a decision you need to make. You need to follow a path. Okay. Three of Wands, you've gone through and chosen the path with that crossroads. And you probably took one of the wands with you. You probably took one with you. Okay, I'm taking this one with me. This is going to go along my trip. This is going to go along my journey as I wait for my ship to come in. Whatever that wand represents to you. You're bringing something with you. Not just leaving something behind. That's a message I'm getting from somebody. But this is where your mate is. Your mate is at this crossroad needing to make a decision. You've already passed that crossroad. And this is like you patiently waiting. Okay, dear. I made my decision already. I made my decision with the Two of Wands, and I'm over here. I'm on the other side. I'm getting it together. Come on. Make up your mind. Do what you need to do. But I'm waiting over here. I'm sitting pretty and I'm waiting like the Leo that I am. I'm waiting for you, Daddy. I'm waiting for you, sweetheart. Come on. And it looks something very alluring about this. Wow. Got me blushing over here. Anyway. Your mate, for those of you who are in a relationship, he or she is at this crossroads and he's working on something. The Eight of Pentacles is an apprentice card. It's about work. It's about putting the work and effort into something that you want to build, something you want to, something that you've gone back and gotten more skills with, because it's at an 8. It's not like the very beginning stages of something, but it's somewhere along a person's journey, somewhere along his journey or her journey. It's something that's already established, and your mate is working on something. Maybe working on the relationship, working on himself or herself, because you're already over here. You're already over here working on yourself, working on your inner self. And your mate is, it's like your mate is doing the same thing. Your mate may also be a little bit focused on money, making money, building a business, going back to school perhaps. Your mate may be concentrating on something around the house, concentrating on his or her health. So that's why your mate hasn't gotten up to the 3 where you are, the Three of Wands, to meet you at the Three of Wands, so the two of you can really build and move forward together. But he's almost there. He or she is almost there. He's putting in the work that you've been putting in, or that you need to put in. You're already aware. You're either aware or you started, or you've gotten past this point. You've put in work and you're feeling good about it. You're basking in it. You're feeling, on top of the world. You feel connected. Mind, body, and spirit. And your mate isn't moving slow, but your mate may just be, a little focused on making money, getting things together, building something, perhaps building something for the two of you, because you know he's in love and he's, you know, you're his queen and he wants to, you know, create something for you, both of you. He wants to do his part too. He or she can be a woman. The cards don't necessarily mean man or woman. It's just the energies, because we all have masculine and feminine energies, and we display those different energies at different times in our lives, or things that we need to do. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Now, for some of you, this could be the role that your significant other is going to take, and just going to decide, okay, I'm going to focus more on building up me, focus more on, you know, I'm going to do me right now. There's some things I have to do for me. Go to school, get another job, build something, build up finance and start putting money aside for the future. Whatever it is he or she's working on that brings value, that creates stability and maintains stability. So it feels like to me that your partner is really working on building upon what he or she already has and maintaining it, because this number is at an 8. Could be doing it for his or herself, or for the both of you. It looks good though. It looks good. For those of you who aren't in a committed relationship, this is the energy of the person that's coming. That person may be, may feel a little uninterested to you, may feel like he or she's not quite on the same page, because, you know, he or she has options, and, you know, he or she's trying to focus on building or creating something. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he or she is not interested. The focus just might be, you know, a little, he or she just may be focused on doing something else pertaining to money, pertaining to something of value and stability. But there is attraction there. There's strong attraction there. Interesting. Now, on both sides, whether you are single or whether you are in a committed relationship, the person that is either in your life, your mate, or the person that's coming, may have someone else as well that they're interested in. They may have two options, more than one option. You over here with the Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands in the middle, 8 of Pentacles on the other side. This is a man and 2 women. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily a third-party situation, but for some of you it could be. You know, he has a choice of you, or maybe an earth sign, or any other sign. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, you know. I'm just saying. And then there's a 3 of Wands here. We have a 2 and we have a 3 over here, you know. For some of you, waiting for he or she to make up their mind. You know, waiting and getting yourself together, building upon yourself, feeling good about yourself, your own energy. He or she needs to decide on who to choose or who to, you know, get rid of. But I feel like, I don't want to say it like that, get rid of. But you know what, you guys know what I mean. Make a choice, you know. Can't have it all. For those of you who are single, this person, this man or this woman, would need to go ahead and make a choice and choose you and free himself from this situation, or free herself from this situation, so that the two of you can really get together and build. He can meet you at this three, you know, he can come on in on the ship and meet you here at the Three of Wands at the dock. Does that make sense, Leo? Your reading looks good. This looks really good. You're really strong. You're feeling good. You're feeling beautiful. And I want to clarify why the Two of Wands is here for you. Spirit, can you tell us why the Two of Wands is here? Why is Leo's love interest at a crossroads? King of Wands. Death card. Let's get one more. Too many came out. Oh, okay. Hierophant in reverse and Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let's put this aside a little bit. Okay. Remember when I said the Queen of Wands is here and the King of Wands is her counterpart, is her husband? Well, here he is, the King of Wands. I said that he wasn't in the main part of the reading, he wasn't here, but she's here. The King of Wands is here in the upright position. And your mate, for many of you, is your husband. And then there's the Death card here. So this could be, for some of you, this could be a marriage that's ending because the Hierophant is here on the other side of the Death card. This may be something that needs to end for some of you. The Hierophant is on the other side in the reverse card, like ending of a committed relationship, ending of a marriage. And then the communication starts to slow down. Your involvement with this person starts to slow down with the Eight of Wands in reverse. And work needs to be done to start rebuilding. This person is in the process of working on something like this, working on this. Now, for others of you, for some of you, you may be going through a divorce with your partner, and he's working on it with the Eight of Pentacles. And you feel good, you feel happy, you feel free, you feel liberated. You feel like you are re-emerging into yourself and really concentrating and building on yourself. Because the Hierophant is here looking toward the past. Looking like at a past relationship or past marriage, like I said, for the past. And then the Hierophant is here in the reverse position. So some of you feel really good about it, to get away from, you know, this may be coming to an end, and you getting away from it and rebuilding yourself, you concentrating on you. Now, for others of you, this is your mate needing to get away from their past relationship, because the Death card is here. The Death card comes at a time when something that was prolonged, something that has been going on for a long time, that should have ended a long time ago, but you didn't, you know, you didn't end it yourself. You know, the Death card starts coming in and breaking it down. It's not as slow as the Tower. It's not as fast as the Tower card, like instant, like boom, you know, the universe working to get rid of something for you. This is more of a slower process, but that ending card is there. For some, you know, so this person, others of you, if this person isn't, if you're not divorcing this person or getting out of this relationship, you've gotten past yours, you know, you've gotten past yours already. And he or she has to is working on getting their past out of the way. They're working on rectifying things from their past so that they can be with you. Does that make sense, Leo? I know I sound like I'm rambling, but this information is coming in fast. You've done your work already. You're at this 3. He or she is at this 2, making a decision, working on some things to clear up their own past. This other person, this person that is coming towards you, this is what they need to do. Like I said, you know, for those of you who aren't in a committed relationship, but someone's coming towards you, that person needs to clean up their stuff from their past, their marriage or their past relationship. And it is happening. It's already in the process. It might not be going real fast, because the 8 of Wands is in the reverse position, that communication, that fast movement, fast activity. You know, it's slower, you know, but he's working on it. He or she is working on it. He or she is focused. He or she's making that. If they haven't already made that decision, then they are in the process of making it, and is going to put in the work. For some of you, you know, this is a current third-party situation you're with, and your mate is going to make a decision and get this process going to get rid of the past, because your mate doesn't, you know, your mate doesn't feel good about being in this third-party situation. And this story doesn't pertain to everybody, but some of you, it may resonate with somebody. He doesn't feel good about this. He wants to be mature. He wants to be that King of Wands that he is. Some of you are dealing with another earth fire sign, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Taurus, or any sign for that matter. But he or she wants to match your energy as the Queen of Wands and be the counterpart. Maybe even be your husband, or you know, get married to you. But he's got to end some stuff from the past. And it's not bad. It's not a bad reading. This is actually very good. These energies have to meet and match so that they can make it to the same level, and you know, you two be like on the same page. But it's coming together. It's coming together, Leo. It's coming together. However this story works for you, whichever part of the story resonated with what I just said, it's something that's going to work out in your favor. So try to be cool, try to be patient. You know, there's some things that need to be worked out. You're going to get what you want. This is a general reading, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. Some people, they may pick up certain parts of this reading and say, okay, well, that part is my story, but not the rest. So it just depends. This is general. And I want to, let me get one of my angel romance cards. Spirit, what message do you have for Leo's love life? What message do you have for Leo's love life? This is looking good, Leo. Whatever you wanted, whatever you sitting at, you know, you're sitting out there waiting for your ship to come in while you're building and working on yourself. You're doing that inner work, your personal development, personal, spiritual, physical development. It's gonna work out. You focused, you know what you want, you're focused. Whoop. This card wants to come out. Playfulness. Okay, this is you. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that would be you up here with the Queen of Wands. Like I said, you feel sexy, you feel alluring, you feel, you feel good, you feel creative. Look at this. This is where you are right now, Leo. As you're building and developing, look how sexy this is. And this is how you feel over here. And you have the Queen of Wands energy too. This is a very, very nice reading. It's look at this. Cuddle, lighten up, be playful with your mate, with your spouse, with your man or with your woman. If you don't have someone in your life now, keep projecting that energy of what it is you like to receive. You want playfulness, you want romance, you want some fun. Leos are playful. We're often very playful. We're the playful sign. We're like children on the inside. The Leo is the sign of of children, playfulness, that playful sunny energy. Let that shine through. Have fun, have a little romance, be playful in your romantic life. This is beautiful. I like this. Okay. I like it. Be cool and be playful while your mate gets his thing together or her thing together, I like it. All right, Leo. You guys got to comment. Let me know how this is working out for you. What part of this story resonates with you, or whether it resonates at all. What message does Spirit have for Leo's love life? What message does Spirit have for Leo's love life? I'm using one of my older decks that I haven't used in a while. These cards are right side up. Okay, good. That's how I want these particular cards. Loyal heart. Oh, Leo, you got the loyal heart. Oh, Leo. And it's a number 8. 8 is actually your number. 8 is like the strength card. 8 is like a Leo number. 8 is like a power number. Loyalty, loyal heart. This is, to me, this is like Leo. Leo is ruled by the heart, by the heart organ. When it comes to the body, Leos, are known to be very loyal. When we fall in love, and I happen to be a Leo too, I'm a Leo sun. When we fall in love, we fall hard. We fall very, very hard. And we're often very loyal when we're in love. If a Leo is not loyal to somebody, to a mate that they're in love with or supposed to be in love with, 9 times out of 10 that Leo is not really in love. When we love hard. We will give our mind, body, soul. We will be romantic, playful, very passionate. The sex life is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the hook because it's pure fire. And this is you. Loyal heart. This is what you're willing to put in, and this is what you want to, bring back to you. This is what you're projecting, what you want to project and what you want to receive. Don't settle for anything less unless you can get that loyalty in return. And I feel like for many of you, your mate is working on that. Your mate is putting in the same transformational work, personal development of their life, making some life-changing decisions. With this 2 of Wands here, that's about a decision. Just as you're putting in work, whether you're putting in this work together or separately so that you can come together and build stronger, it's happening, and allow that to happen. Try to be patient, Then you have the 8 number. You have the number 8. 35 is strength right here in the corner. That's the strength card. That's the Leo card. In the tarot deck, the strength card is number 8, and it's the woman with the lion. In the traditional tarot deck, it's the number of your, for many of you, you're born in August. This is inner strength. This is your personal power, your personal development. You have another 8 here. There's another 8. Your mate is working up towards this 8, working on building the same inner strength, actively doing it, because it's an apprentice card. Not just talking, but putting some action into it. And then the 2 of you are coming together and you're seeing eye to eye. Look at those lovebirds looking at each other, sitting on top of a heart. They're looking at each other. They're coming together here. It looks a little separate because both of you are working on different things, But here's where you start coming together. With this playfulness, you start coming together. You see that? And in both cards, the 2 are looking at each other, eye to eye, looking into each other's eyes. They're connected. And this deck isn't necessarily a love deck. It has love messages in it. But look at the card you got. Look at the card you got. You're going to get back that same energy that you're putting out. And you two are going to start mirroring each other the way that you are doing in both cards. The connection, that chemistry is going to be strong. Or it is strong. But try to be patient, Leo. I know sometimes Leos have a hard time being patient, especially when we've been working on something for so long. We start losing patience a little bit. But this is coming around. I like it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Leo. Well, actually, we're going to put this right over here. Loving heart. This is what you want. Leo. You go, Leo. Okay. I've been using this deck for quite some time now. My little, messages on what to do, spirit messages. And I noticed this deck that I love so much, and I've been using it for the readings. It's more like an action deck. More like what the Spirit wants you to do, not so much as what message the Spirit have. And I'm noticing, because the cards are very action oriented, they require that you do something to get to that point. A lot of action cards in here. Spirit, what message, what does Leo need to do for the relationship? What does Leo need to do to improve or to get what Leo needs from the relationship? What does Leo need to do in this relationship? For love, what does Leo need to do for their love life? What steps does Leo need to take for their love life? So I'm going to mix it up a bit. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Leo. Ooh. Leo. I'm excited. I'm a Leo too, shoot. Independence. You got Independence card here. And that shows me it matches up with the Queen of Wands here. You've got a butterfly attached to your back for transformation. Beautiful, beautiful pink love energy around you. Like the rose crystal quartz. Pink, beautiful love energy. You're projecting love. You want to receive love. You're going through a transformational period with your the butterfly on your back. You're transforming, wings on your back. You're transforming over here with the lotus flowers under your, sitting near your, as you're in your, looks like a tantric position. Kama Sutra, tantric position. You know, you're sitting there with the lotus flowers and you have a butterfly on your back. You're stepping out there independently. This is also like a Fool card to me. You stepping out there, taking a leap of faith. You're close to the edge of a cliff, like the Fool card in the tarot deck. And this message is telling you, for me, this message says, and I'm reading intuitively, take a leap of faith. Go ahead. Don't hesitate. Continue working on yourself independently, building up you, getting to this point of building, putting in that personal development work, that spiritual development work, tapping into your creativity, into your, you know, tapping into your inner beauty and sexuality, and working on that independently while he or she works on their part independently. And you're going to keep attracting what you put out into the universe, the law of attraction. It doesn't mean that you will be, you know, be alone, but it means that, you know, your journey and wherever it is you need to go, not just in a relationship, but requires that work, that transformational work, sort of independently. Does that make sense, Leo? And in some of your independence, you can really step into your queendom. You can really build and develop yourself as that Queen of Wands. This is what you'll be on the other side if you put in the work. You go through this soul journey independently. And you will project the love with all of the pink. like the rose color quartz. There's a rose here. I don't know about you other Leos, but rose is one of my favorite flowers. Rose crystal quartz. Some of you maybe get some rose crystal quartz. I keep saying it. I keep bringing that up. I don't know if somebody's into crystals, but yeah, get some rose crystal quartz and wear them. The message on the back of the card says, decide for yourself, exercise your right to choose. Yeah. I feel like many of you have already chosen what you're going to do, what steps you're going to take. You've passed that already with the Three of Wands. You know what you want. You're not afraid. And if you are, don't be afraid. You got the number 8 here. You have the number 8 here. Number 8 is in reverse here. You've got your energy all over the spread. And the wheel is turning in your favor. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and step into it. You are already there, my dear. You're there. You're getting there. For those of you who aren't there already, you're getting there. Leo, I'm so proud of you guys. Very nice reading. I love it. I'm amped up. I'm anxious to hear some stories. Please comment to me. I may not be able to get to all of you, but I do try to connect with you guys as much as possible. And if you like this reading, please subscribe, share with your friends, give me the thumbs up, like it, give me the thumbs up. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you but you like it, you can also contact me for a personal reading in my website, and that is summerintuition.com. It is in the description box. You can contact me there. You can go on and see. You can book a session directly from the website, and you can see the pricing for the different readings that I offer. So I'm wishing you well. I'm wishing you much love and peace and happiness and all that you want. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. What a way to really bring in the spring. God bless you, Leo. Please tell me how it works out. I hope it works for you. You got free will. This energy is there, but it's still up to you how you want it to work and what happens next, which way it goes. Okay, Leo, I will see you for the month of May. Thank you very much, and I look forward to reading for you again. Take care, Leo.